Hey, what's going on, guys? It's the one time. So first week's done. Finished the first week officially, and I am hurting. I am tore up from the floor up. So day one was slow. Man, was it slow? It was slow. Day one, we just did a lot of orientation. Just a lot of how your uniform is supposed to be worn, how inspections are going to work, what they expect physically, and how the tests are going to go, and electronic databases. And it was just a really long PowerPoint day, which will be most of the academy, I'm sure, the way they explained it. But at least it'll be broken up in certain segments. But that day was just, it sucked. Day one sucked. Day two rolled around. We started intro into law enforcement, which wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It was a lot of PowerPoint, but it wasn't. Our instructor was really good about putting some videos in there, giving some like practical application of how it works on the streets and on patrol, which was really cool because the way you read it from a book, it's really stale. But when your instructor can make it make sense, you know what I mean? How it works on the street was pretty cool. Then from there we went. We started defensive tactics, the classroom session. So we did 2 days of classroom, which was Tuesday, Wednesday. And from there we did PT after defensive tactics both days. And it was, my toes hurt. Every part of my body sore. So Tuesday and Wednesday we did max push-ups and sit-ups till failure, just consistently. 300 meter sprint, 300 meter sprint. And then the 1.5 mile run. Back to back is pretty, on top of defensive tactics stuff, was pretty brutal. And then on Thursday, it got silly. We did it was like a CrossFit type thing, mixed with I don't know what I'd call it. I guess like plyometric training and body weight training. And then running on top of that, like Indian run sort of type thing. It was, it's nothing like I've ever done before. That's why I'm not kind of lost for words type thing. It was just a very dynamic workout, and it was stuff was constantly changing, and it was brutal. It sucked. And then Friday, which was that was Wednesday, Thursday type situation, which both those days academically, like I said, we just did intro to law enforcement. I still have my sunglasses on. And then Friday, which was today, we did we had our test. So we had 4 days, and they gave us 150 questions to study from, and it ended up being a 50-question test in 60 minutes. I have 25 academy mates in my entire academy class. 4 of them failed the test. Failing's pretty rough in the academy because you only get one freebie for the entire 5-month academy. So failing your first test that's not a good look. So they're already in the hole pretty deep, I think. So I didn't think it was overly difficult. I spent 20 or 30 minutes in the morning really studying, and 20-30 minutes at night, so no more than 45 minutes to an hour a day. I mean, and I overstudied. So, I mean, I could totally see how someone could go study for, 30, 40 minutes in the 2-3 days and probably pass. If they spent maybe 2 or 3 hours throughout the week, they would definitely pass. And I was spending, an hour a day, and I had a 96. So, in most of the class, to kind of give it, most of the class scored above a 90%. So, when I say most, out of 25, I think 19 of us scored above a 90%. So, yeah, I'll let you take that for what it is. And then on Friday's PT, it was not awkward. I mean, it's going to be what it's going to be, right? It was like a kickboxing video P90X style, but with like judo and karate and stuff, but which might have been okay, but everyone's bodies were so banged up from all week that like the punches were like sissy punches. Like it just, I mean, I literally can't lift my arms above my head. I can't even, squat at all. I mean, just everything on my body is fried. So trying to do this really quick pace kickboxing cardio thing was just, we all looked silly. I mean, it was just, everyone's bodies are just, and I think the instructor knew that, like, everyone's bodies are just maxed. So, we kind of went through that, but that was more just going through the motions. No matter what we got yelled at, or there was just no way our bodies could do anymore. I mean, it was, yeah, just, we're tapped out. So it'll be nice to have this weekend to kind of recoup a little bit. I was going to definitely try to work out on the weekends and stuff, and that's still my goal. But it's just not going to happen this weekend. I mean, my body is just completely in shock. I'm sure it'll get more, obviously, as it goes on, it'll get used to that, and it won't be so sore. But, I mean, I'm toast. I'm going to take this weekend to just spend some time with some family and rest and recoup a little bit, and just get ready for the upcoming week, which will be a lot of defensive tactics stuff from the schedule and some legal. And I was told legal's kind of the most brutal test of them all. A lot of stat shoots and stuff. So overall, in conclusion, I would say that the first week wasn't too bad. I mean, the physical part, I just liked it that the days went by quick, right? It wasn't like I was like, I mean, classes can sort of get like that, but like I said earlier in the video, they did a pretty good job about breaking it up and giving you a break here and there and throwing some videos in, and then you go grab lunch, and then you're at defensive tactics, and that usually goes pretty quick, and then you're in PT, and your day's done. It's 5 o'clock before you know it. So, and in the mornings, every morning we have a flag ceremony thing, and that takes up about 25 minutes, which is just, and it's not bad. It just the days go by really quick. So, and I was worried that I would just, and maybe they might later, and I'll keep you updated on that, but I was really surprised by how quick it went, which is nice. So, hopefully it stays like that. First week's in the books, and I'll keep you guys updated, let you know how it goes. Any questions, let me know. But another academy week, or first academy week done in Florida. So see how all the next ones go. I'll shoot you a video next week. Peace!